Well, but it's time to talk about something that is always great to talk about on a channel. Cancelled series and videos that I am unable to do, and I will be partially explaining each series that I've had to shut down, end early, or just not do in general. Like the fact that in the playlist here, considering I have about 100 playlists now, Halo Lasso, that was canceled because nobody was willing to do it. I tried multiple times to get people to do it. Hell, I even figured I would try it myself solo. Did not go well. Unless you wanted to see 6 hours of me dying in Halo over and over again, getting ready to fucking lose it by hour 3, there was no way that was going to be done. Another set of videos that started being made but yet never finished was Darksiders. And reasoning for that one, that was on the hard drive that got corrupted. We did the entire game. Went through it all. I just wasn't done editing it when the hard drive crashed and made me lose all of it. So yeah, Darksiders 3 is not going to be on the channel because it was already done, just never uploaded. Now for stuff that did get uploaded, Headliner Novi News. Now, you may have noticed we did part 1. The thing is, there was a part 2. Problem with part 2 was I accidentally deleted the source footage before it was exported. So I spent the time to edit it, get it ready for release, but because I was getting rid of old footage and saw part 1 here, I just deleted both of them and not realizing part 2 was not uploaded. So this was finished and was planned to be uploaded, but didn't happen. And considering only 10 of you viewed it, I guess it wasn't much of a loss. Now, we're going to jump over to Bioshock. 3 views. So not much of a loss here. But that is its own story of how, literally, here in the title, everything that can go wrong, well, it did go wrong. As part 2 ended up filling the hard drive, corrupting the footage of that. But then also, during a attempt to refilm part 2, an incident occurred where I became ill in the middle of the recording. Went off to go basically puke my guts out. Basically slowly die. And you could hear it on the mic. And that was not something I was going to try and edit around and deal with. So I decided instead of having to relive that same moment for the next 3 hours trying to cut out all of it so that you wouldn't have to deal with it, I was just going to scrap the series. Because I was not going to re-record and redo that entire 4.5 chapters again. I was just going to delete it, and originally I was planning to come back to this, but it's been 4 years. I don't think anybody cares that I didn't finish this one. I might go back and do it some point later in the future, but for now, it's not happening. Now the fun ones. Baldur's Gate 3 Part 1, Baldur's Gate 3 Part 2. Part 1 involved Freddy and the gang. That one, it was fun to record. Thing is, the 3 chuckle fucks you see here didn't continue the save. They just stopped doing it. They just left. We never did a part 2 after this. I don't think we've even reloaded that save since that night. And if they have, I wasn't there for it. Freddy is no longer a character I can play as. However, part 2 with Lorus B, we have tried to do another part of that multiple times. However, it was me and Willow. Willow was not a good choice of a partner. He was not enthralled in the game and has basically been unwilling to play ever since. I'm pretty sure he even uninstalled the game, not caring. So, yeah, there are 2 Baldur's Gate 3 playthroughs that got canceled, not because of me, but because other people were unwilling to just fucking participate. 0 Hour, that one just kind of got boring. We did. Oh, yeah, Fear 3. That one didn't get finished due to the fact that we did the recording and the footage is only audio. Everything else is. The image that you see there is stuck on a loading screen throughout the entire, I don't know, 40 minutes of what was actual gameplay then. So yeah, that's why Fear 3, you'll never see the 6th and final video. Raft, Will just doesn't want to play Raft. I think I have like 2 parts of that still. Yeah, he just doesn't want to play Raft. Ready or not, we kind of just got bored with. We were going to have Cursed Halo 1. If any of you remember Cursed Halo 3, that was a fun series. I don't know if I actually put it in its own. I did not give it its own category. But yeah, Cursed Halo 1 was going to happen. Nobody wants to play Halo. I'll probably end up doing that myself then. Probably will happen. Who knows though? Power Wash Simulator, it's actually the same problem as what happened with Darksiders 3. I just didn't upload it fast enough and it got corrupted with the hard drive and it's gone. Phasmophobia wasn't even done when we were playing it. There's a sequel to Cooking Companions that I do plan to do at some point. Not happening. We can't get enough people for. Definitely gonna be making more of these. I actually have 2 of those in the works now that need to get pumped out. And Sons of the Forest is actually a funny one. You will be seeing more Sons of the Forest. Problem is, you're going to be seeing a lot more. As in, we did all of Sons of the Forest before final release. And then we decided to redo Sons of the Forest after full release, adding our own fun story twist to it. You'll be seeing it. You won't enjoy it, but you'll be seeing it. What other shit have I been... yeah, Helldivers 2. In short, you know the controversy. I ain't touching it. I'll probably finish uploading the footage that I do have. But let's be honest here. I don't think anybody really wants to touch Helldivers 2 as Sony has been screwing everybody. Content warning. You'll see more of, but nobody wants to play that. We're just not playing this again. Battlefront Collection. I have 2 videos of that in the works. That's just going to be the rest of our multiplayer footage, but we're not going back to that. They fucked up tremendously. I can't even tell you how much gameplay, how much of the video was actually cut down because of the fact there were so many connection problems and rounds that just didn't work. I have 40 minutes of footage that is just us disconnecting, reconnecting, and even times where it crashed on us while we were trying to connect. So the thing is, we could try it again at some point, but the problem is, I'm the only one that probably still has it installed, and nobody else wants to deal with it. Hell, Call of Duty. There is a series in the works that I have not even announced yet, but I think I have brought up in a video. Call of Duty Veterancy. I am going to do it. Hell, I might even turn it into a live stream at some point. As for now, though, you're not going to be seeing any more Call of Duty videos on this channel. It's going to be a long time before we touch that again. Fortnite, I we have a lot of footage. I decided to continue playing. Hell, we have everything except for the current Star Wars event going on, which is the irony in the fact I only played this again because of the Star Wars event. Halo Reach, Willow just doesn't want to play it. Again, we got bored with Ready or Not. Also, minor side rant. You people are fucking brutal about the fact we didn't play this game correctly. There were so many fucking comments hating on us because of the fact that we weren't playing it correctly. There was one guy who went through and disliked videos, and the thing was, his comments weren't censored by me. YouTube's own policy censor blocked out his comments and put them in the held for review. I just clicked delete all because I did not want to deal with his vitriolic comments telling us to kill ourselves and to stop playing the game. So, yeah, to that guy, you can go fuck yourself. However, from there, WWE, we're not doing any more of that. That was a one-time thing. No more, no less. And I think that kind of covers everything, at least for a good while. Payday 3, we all know the story behind that. We all know what happened. That went to shit. I'm not touching it. I tried doing it like the first 2 weeks it came out and was not getting anywhere. So that series had to die. But other than that, I think that covers every series that we've done that we've either had to cancel or was not just going to be a one-off funny joke thing anyways.